Chef eeK focusing on roach production now, while ThisIsJimmy still, of course, pumping out Marauders and Thors, as that is pretty much the hole he's dug himself into. He's getting yet another barracks now, seeing that he cannot produce at the rate his resources are coming in. eeK is actually expanded over at this high yield mineral base and is just now getting drone production up and running. He's got a couple of spine crawlers down as well, and he's also taking this base down here in the bottom right, the natural expansion for the bottom position. So eeK taking over the map. He's got a pretty good unit mix. I wasn't too confident about it earlier, but he's shown us now that he's doing the right thing here. Lots and lots of Marauders still from ThisIsJimmy, and they are going to be able to smoke these roaches pretty easily, but all the rest of the Hydralisks and Speedlings in the mix will be just detrimental to ThisIsJimmy's chances of winning. And 3 Thors and a handful of Marauders are the flavor of ThisIsJimmy's composition. And he's getting a Raven out now to detect all this burrowing that eeK is doing. Look at the burrowed Hydralisk for a second. Look how goofy that looks. It's just like the top of his head. Zerglings actually look like they tuck in a little bit. Roaches kind of tucked in a little bit, but Hydralisks actually look really stupid when they're burrowed. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't like the animation very much. I kind of wish it was just a dot again. But the Raven is out now. If he moved it over just ever so slightly to the south, he would see these burrowed units. But he's just out of position here. A lot of SCVs tagging along this time. Oh, look, he sees the burrowed units now. He is going to start picking them off before they can escape. Lots and lots of free kills there for ThisIsJimmy, and a pretty ballsy move trying to take this orbital command center over to the, between position, whereas eeK has already got, he's working on 4 bases now. Almost no minerals left at his main, but, 4 bases still. And basically every tech building that he would ever want versus just a massive Marauders, Thors, and Medivacs. And here we have a huge confrontation. eeK running all the way up to the front lines. Got to do that with the roaches since they have such short range. He actually needs to move in again, do the same thing, sweep on in. The range on these Hydralisks is pretty good, so they are going to be able to pick off units from the sides pretty effectively, but all these roaches, coming in from behind, not able to do anything really. The Infestor comes in now with a great fungal growth, but ThisIsJimmy just has way too many forces for eeK to handle at this moment. If he makes his counter push right now, he's going to be in really good position, just as eeK was earlier, but eeK was held off by that planetary fortress, and ThisIsJimmy would be held off basically only by 2 queens at the moment, so in a position of power, but he doesn't quite realize it. eeK, getting this huge mineral advantage. He's got just 800 more minerals per second and double the gas coming in. But yeah, ThisIsJimmy now pressing in. He's going to be flanked a little bit from the side. All these Marauders not really paying attention. They need to move closer to this battle, but finally they move in. They're going to be able to take out these roaches no problem as they do extra damage to armored units. He's going to take out that first little prone hatchery, and eeK not really sure what to do at this moment. He's scrambling to get more units on the field. He's down to 104 army, while ThisIsJimmy is sitting pretty good at 125. He's going to be able to take out this lair. As more units keep pumping out, these Medivacs are out of energy, so ThisIsJimmy's army is going to be dwindling here soon. More and more Speedlings coming out now, roaches and Hydras as well. These Medivacs unable to do anything about it. Raven now dropping auto turrets. Let's see if he even gets 1 kill before going down. I don't think he did, but trying to send in reinforcements. He's got a good SCV repair force along with his Marauders and Medivacs, but the Medivacs are running on empty. He is going to pack up that Thor and try to get it out of there. These SCVs are repairing him actually still pretty at a good rate, so he might be able to take out this lair after all. He's not streaming any more units that I can see on the minimap, but he is, just pounding away on this lair. He is going to be able to kill it soon if eeK is unable to hold it off. Oh man, 1 Marauder and 1 Thor really taking care of business down here. This lair does go down. That's just a shame for eeK. And the Marauder goes down to Broodlings, always an insult. But, lots and lots of roaches on the field right now, production. Oh, he's getting a Mutalisk. First time this game, eeK is building a Mutalisk, but ThisIsJimmy with a very successful push. Didn't kill any tech buildings. Would have loved to see that Hydralisk den go down, but he did kill that lair, and eeK does not have another lair out on the field. So, At this point, it doesn't matter that much because he did get a lot of the lair buildings down already. He's building another roach warren. Why is he building another? I guess in case his main gets swept, he's gonna be safe with that second roach warren. You know, if he's gonna rebuild that, he may as well rebuild everything else too. He is getting a bit behind on gas now after building a few hydralisks and mutalisks. But this is Jimmy sitting pretty. I actually like his position a lot now. Let's check out his income. He's still pretty far behind in both gas and minerals. He's 17 harvesters ahead though. He's got more harvesters and less income. Wow. It's because of that high yield really making a huge difference. And I'm not sure if he's mining all his gas efficiently. Yeah, he is still getting his gas. Oh no, it's not that efficient. Look at all these SCVs distance mining gas, and now all the minerals just ran out over at his natural too. So this is Jimmy gonna need a new source of income pretty soon here. Anyway, this Marauder and Marine push, Marauder and Thor and Medevac push again. Actually, I don't see any Marines. He's gonna be able to take out that Hydra Den, no problem. He's gonna be able to kill the Spire, no problem. eeK in a desperation move, trying to kill off this. Oh no, I don't know if he's going to be able to. Yeah, probably. He's got a sizable force there, but you know, this is Jimmy is not far away. He's going to be able to show up pretty quick and help hold this off. And with the mobile Thor and that medevac lifting him off and running away, this is Jimmy still in good shape. This planetary fortress still with 23 kills. eeK is on the run right now. He's basically asked to rebuild his main. All these drones, unsure of where they're headed, to be honest. But looking at this is Jimmy's force, just kind of walking around. He's got this Raven with him. You'd think he'd want to take out all these creep tumors everywhere, but I guess that's not his main concern at the moment. He's trying to hunt down all the expansions of eeK. eeK actually back up to 147 food. This is Jimmy at 147 as well. That's pretty impressive, but eeK with about 50 food worth of roaches here. Let's see how he does against this high yield expansion. All the unit, the entire army of eeK is right over here to the right. He finally gets to move in after losing a queen or two. But now this is Jimmy. Really, he can't run away, which is good for eeK. But he's got so many marauders still taking out these roaches, no problem. And they're going to be able to stim and catch these hydralisks, no problem. So, oh wow, this is Jimmy in huge position right now to help seal the game. And he is going to be able to take out this high yield, no problem. And I've said no problem about 3 times. Nope, make that 4 in the last minute. And eeK calls GG. So this is Jimmy taking the best of 3, 2-0 from eeK. Good job. This is Jimmy.